We couldn't wait for Jordan to get up to find out what maybe had happened with him, but
I slept through it.
he slept like a baby.
And I think that it's because they realized that I was legitimately frightened, and that there was no use in waking me up to truly finish it off. You know, they would have finished me off. If I'd have seen something in my bedroom that I can't handle, I would have had a heart attack, and that's it. Then I'm no good to anyone.
Yeah.
So they figured, just leave him sleep.
Was anything wrong with your ear?
No, not at all. But what I think was the result of that, though, is I talked about it with people the next day, and then after that, I refused to talk about it for a couple of years because suddenly there was a sense that hit me of understanding what it's like for to have your house burglarized or a woman to be raped, to have something taken from you without your permission. And a trauma set in at that point, and it's not something you brag about. So I kept quiet for a couple of years until finally there was a meeting at MUFON, not MUFON LA, MUFON Ventura in '96, and I felt a need to get it off my chest, and I spoke about it, and I felt more comfortable talking about it since then.
And now, before the BBC, you've allowed it to come out on the air, so to speak, to the world.
Yeah, because after I started talking about it, certain renditions of the story started to circulate around, and some of it wasn't quite accurate. And you know, I feel that maybe something can come of it for other people, and you know, I'm more interested in other things. I have a different focus on spiritual matters and things, and I'm not.
Well, can we just get up?
Something else happened that you might be
Well, now I want to find out from Paul whether you're willing to go back into Bungalow 51, Trailer 51, where we're camped out this evening, and lay back in the bed and sort of before the cameras show us exactly what happened.
Well, I haven't been in there since. You know, it's been 6 years, and I'll walk in there and see how I feel.
Okay. Paul, how do you feel going over here right now?
Butterflies. Yeah.
Butterflies.
Yeah, yeah. It's a queasiness kind of a thing.
We're about to go into the trailer, the section of the trailer, 51, so to speak, where you saw this entity, like a little gray. So let's go.
Yeah, you know, it was just the face, but based on what happened, I guess you could consider it to be the entire entity. Yeah, it sure looks familiar.
So
sure looks real familiar.
You were in what bed?
At the time, there was only one bed in the room, and it was this one right here. So I was looking, you know, then here's the window I looked back out of to make sure that the room was still stable, and the balls of light that appeared were in this area right here. I heard some shuffling around at night, which originally woke me. And then here's the light right here, up above, where it just kind of transformed into a strange face. And when I you know, rose up in bed, it moved this way, and then I noticed the light wasn't there anymore. Of course, you'd have to think with logic and think that it surely was there, but you know, I didn't see it, and it was I don't know. It's it's got to be the strangest thing that I ever excuse me, I'm running out of my breath here, that I ever experienced in my life. I mean, gosh, I didn't think I'd need a couple deep breaths, you know. Got a little goosebumps going, but yeah, I think I'd like to leave now.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks the same. Sure looks the same.
6th hour, the 6th day of the 6th month, the dawning of a new day that we pray will not be a millennium under a Luciferian society. Doing this rally, this is the 3rd in 3 years, is significant in the fact that we have challenged the New World Order. The handful of people we've come up against the Goliath, so to speak, and come to the conclusion that we must speak up and speak out.